If you search online, you'll often hear that AWS is the most popular cloud platform worldwide. But here's the reality. In Saudi Arabia, professionals with Microsoft Azure skills often earn more than those focused only on AWS. This isn't just a fluke or a temporary trend. In this video, I'll break down exactly why Azure skills command higher salaries in Saudi Arabia, and when AWS still makes sense for IT professionals. Whether you're planning your next certification or considering a career move, understanding the local market is crucial. Let's dive into the factors that make Azure the top-paying cloud skill in the kingdom. Many IT professionals make career decisions based on global statistics. They see AWS dominating market share charts and trends from the US and Europe, and naturally assume the same rules apply everywhere. But Saudi Arabia is different. Here, cloud adoption is shaped by unique factors: government policy, strict compliance requirements, and the dominance of large enterprise ecosystems. These local realities mean that what works globally doesn't always work in the GCC. Understanding these differences is the first step to making smarter career choices in Saudi Arabia's IT sector. Saudi Arabia's IT market is dominated by government entities, semi-government organizations, and large enterprises. These organizations are at the forefront of the country's digital transformation initiatives. They prefer cloud platforms that integrate seamlessly with their existing systems, especially Microsoft technologies like Active Directory, enterprise security tools, and Windows infrastructure. Azure's compatibility with these environments gives it a significant edge. For IT professionals, this means that Azure skills are not just preferred, they're essential for landing roles in the most influential organizations in the kingdom. Microsoft technologies have been widely used in Saudi Arabia long before the cloud era. Windows Server, Active Directory, Exchange, SharePoint, and SQL Server are staples in most organizations. So when cloud adoption began, Azure was the natural extension of these existing environments. This made migration smoother, reduced risk, and lowered training costs. For many IT departments, sticking with Microsoft meant continuity and reliability. As a result, Azure quickly became the go-to cloud platform for both government and large enterprises, further boosting demand for Azure-skilled professionals. Saudi Arabia enforces strict requirements around data residency, security controls, identity management, and audit readiness. Azure aligns closely with these needs, supporting government digital initiatives and enterprise compliance frameworks. Many government tenders explicitly prefer or even require Microsoft-based solutions. This preference directly impacts hiring and salary trends. Organizations are willing to pay more for professionals who can ensure compliance using Azure. If you're aiming for roles in government or regulated sectors, Azure expertise is a major advantage. One of the biggest reasons Azure pays more in Saudi Arabia is its deep integration with identity and security systems. Azure's Entra ID, formerly Azure Active Directory, conditional access, multi-factor authentication, and role-based access control are all critical for organizations with strict security needs. In Saudi Arabia, roles focused on security and identity management are highly valued and often command premium salaries. Professionals who can combine Azure expertise with advanced security and identity management skills are in especially high demand, making this a lucrative specialization. It's important to note that AWS is not irrelevant in Saudi Arabia. AWS remains strong among startups, tech-driven private companies, and product-based organizations. It's also popular with UAE-based cloud-first companies operating in the region. However, in Saudi Arabia, AWS roles are fewer and tend to be more niche compared to Azure. While AWS salaries can be high, the number of available positions is lower, especially in government-linked projects. For IT professionals, this means AWS is a good choice for certain paths, but Azure offers broader opportunities. Saudi Arabia, Azure professionals often earn more because demand is steady and tied to large, stable projects. These roles are typically found in government and enterprise environments, where long-term contracts and ongoing digital transformation initiatives create consistent need for Azure expertise. While AWS roles may offer high pay, they are usually project-specific and less common in government settings. This combination of stability and demand is what drives higher average compensation for Azure-skilled professionals in the kingdom. If you want to work in Saudi Arabia, especially in government or enterprise roles, Azure is the clear choice. It's also ideal if you have a background in Windows or Net, or if you're interested in security and identity management. Azure's alignment with these career paths means you'll have more opportunities, better salary prospects, and a smoother transition into the local IT market. For professionals targeting long-term growth and job security in the kingdom, Azure is the platform to focus on. This isn't about Azure versus AWS on a global scale. It's about choosing the right skill set for the right market. In Saudi Arabia, Azure skills provide better salary stability, more job opportunities, and long-term career growth. Don't just follow global trends, consider where you want to work and what local employers need. By aligning your skills with the realities of the Saudi market, you'll position yourself for success and maximize your earning potential. On this channel, GCC Tech Insights, I break down technology and certification topics based on real GCC market needs. If you found this video helpful, consider subscribing for more insights tailored to IT professionals in the region. In the next video, I'll explain which Azure certifications actually matter for Saudi and GCC jobs. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more practical, market-driven tech advice. Globally, AWS leads in market share, but in Saudi Arabia, the story is different. Azure's integration with existing enterprise systems and its alignment with government policies make it the preferred choice for many organizations. This unique market dynamic means that while AWS skills are valuable, Azure expertise is often more lucrative in the local context. Understanding these differences is key to making informed career decisions. Saudi Arabia's Vision 2030 and other digital transformation initiatives have accelerated the adoption of cloud technologies. Government and enterprise sectors are investing heavily in modernizing their IT infrastructure, with a strong preference for platforms that support seamless integration and robust security. Azure's compatibility with these goals makes it a strategic choice for organizations and professionals alike. Active Directory has long been the backbone of identity management in Saudi organizations. Azure's ability to extend and enhance these systems in the cloud is a major reason for its popularity. IT professionals who understand both on-premises and cloud-based identity solutions are especially valuable, as they can bridge the gap between legacy systems and modern cloud environments. Security is a top priority for Saudi organizations, especially those in regulated sectors. Azure's advanced security features such as conditional access and multi-factor authentication help organizations meet strict compliance requirements. Professionals with expertise in these areas are in high demand, and their skills are rewarded with higher salaries and more job opportunities. Many government tenders in Saudi Arabia explicitly prefer or require Microsoft-based solutions. This preference shapes the job market as organizations seek professionals who can deliver on these requirements. Azure's alignment with government standards makes it the go-to platform for public sector projects, further increasing demand for Azure-certified talent. For many Saudi organizations, migrating to Azure is a straightforward process thanks to their existing investment in Microsoft technologies. This reduces the complexity, risk, and cost associated with cloud adoption. IT professionals who can manage these migrations are highly valued, as they help organizations modernize without disrupting operations. Azure roles in Saudi Arabia are often tied to long-term government and enterprise projects. This stability is attractive to both employers and employees, as it ensures ongoing demand for Azure skills. Professionals who specialize in Azure can expect steady work and reliable career growth, making it a smart investment for the future. While AWS roles can offer high salaries, they are less common in Saudi Arabia, especially in government and large enterprise environments. These positions are typically found in startups and private tech companies. For professionals interested in niche, high-impact projects, AWS can be a good fit, but the overall number of opportunities is lower compared to Azure. Identity management is a critical skill in Saudi Arabia's IT landscape. Azure's Entra ID and related tools are central to many organizations' security strategies. Professionals who can design, implement, and manage these systems are in high demand, and their expertise is often rewarded with premium salaries and leadership opportunities. If you come from a Windows or net development background, transitioning to Azure is especially smooth. Many Saudi organizations rely on these technologies, and Azure's seamless integration makes it the logical next step. This background gives you a competitive edge in the job market, as employers value professionals who can leverage existing systems in the cloud. Not all certifications are created equal. In Saudi Arabia, certain Azure certifications are especially valuable for landing government and enterprise roles. Focusing on certifications that emphasize security, identity, and compliance will maximize your job prospects and earning potential. Stay tuned for our next video, where we'll break down which certifications matter most. Saudi Arabia's enterprise ecosystem is unique, with a strong focus on stability, compliance, and integration. Azure's ability to support these priorities makes it the preferred platform for many organizations. Understanding how these factors shape the job market will help you make better career decisions and position yourself for success. The main drivers of cloud adoption in Saudi Arabia are government policy, compliance requirements, and the need for secure, scalable solutions. Azure's alignment with these drivers ensures its continued dominance in the market. For IT professionals, understanding these trends is essential for long-term career planning. Audit readiness is a major concern for Saudi organizations, especially in regulated sectors. Azure's built-in tools for monitoring, reporting, and compliance make it easier for organizations to meet audit requirements. Professionals who can leverage these tools are highly valued and often see higher compensation as a result. Role-based access control (RBAC) is a cornerstone of secure cloud environments. Azure's robust RBAC features help organizations manage permissions and protect sensitive data. Professionals with expertise in RBAC are in high demand, especially in sectors where security and compliance are non-negotiable. Conditional access is another key feature of Azure that supports advanced security strategies. By allowing organizations to set policies based on user identity, location, and device, Azure helps protect critical resources. Professionals who can design and implement conditional access policies are especially valuable in the Saudi market. Multi-factor authentication (MFA) is essential for securing cloud environments. Azure's MFA capabilities are widely adopted in Saudi Arabia, especially in government and enterprise settings. Professionals who understand how to implement and manage MFA are in high demand and can command higher salaries as a result. Choosing Azure isn't just about immediate salary gains, it's also about long-term career growth. As Saudi Arabia continues its digital transformation, demand for Azure skills will remain strong. Professionals who invest in Azure now will be well-positioned for leadership roles and ongoing career advancement in the years to come. Sum up, Azure's dominance in Saudi Arabia is driven by its integration with existing systems, alignment with government policies, and robust security features. Professionals with Azure skills enjoy higher salaries, more job opportunities, and greater career stability. By focusing on the needs of the local market, you can make smarter decisions and build a successful IT career in the kingdom.